Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's episode of Heroes of the Storm, I am going to indoctrinate you into the Church of Yrel. Are you uncomfortable? Perfect, that's how I like it. Yrel is 100% the Johanna of Bruisers. I hope you understand that metaphor. The team comps today are going to be Sukov, Falstad, Cassia, Yrel, and Diablo versus Sonya, Muradin, Zul'jin, Brightwing, and Tassadar. Now, Yrel is far and away considered to be, oh man, the cursor. The cursor is just going towards the cursor up top. Nice. Far and away considered to be one of the strongest offlaners in the game. And the reasons for that we'll try to make apparent for you, but typically you're going to see Yrel in the hands of very good players, and most of the players very far down the ladder are just going to pass her by completely because A, the charge time, I guess, turns a lot of people off. B, her damage is very difficult to see. I'm going to be honest with you. It's tough to see. Her auto attacks are very slow. You have to be very deliberate about what you are doing with her because that charge time and the slow speed of your autos is pretty nuts. Sick shock ray, bro. But she's got this fucking skin. Like, have you seen it? What about the skin makes you not want to play Yrel? This is the entire reason. Mecha skins are fucking dope. Anyway, here we are. We're in the off lane. Apparently, Tassadar is going to be our lane partner. I don't know why. I don't think that's a good thing for the enemy team to do, but here we are. He's also not building Q, so the game is basically over. We don't have anything to worry about from them. Sad day. He got away. You do walk slower when you use the charge up for your abilities for Yrel, and you know, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult to hit. The reason that you want to charge things, though, for the abilities, your Q is going to do more healing the more that it is charged. Your W is going to do more damage and is going to stun the longer it is charged. Your E is going to increase range the longer it is charged. So, of the three abilities, if you need to secure a kill, using your E is the one ability you do not have to charge. So if you're point blank and you can land it, just go for it. Boom. Always going to do the same amount of damage. It's just that easy. Your trait, your D key, is going to be what you use to empower any of your abilities. It's called Divine Purpose. And it completely negates your need for the charge on your abilities. It's also, let's see. It's also your main form of, oh shit button. So if you hit your D key, you immediately have a full heal up for your Q, or you have a stun ready to go with your W, or you have a maximum range leap ready to go if you need to get out. So there are three reasons right there to make sure that you are using your trait effectively and hitting that button when it makes sense to. Team is going hard on that Siege Giant camp in the bottom lane. Let's see which let's see what's going on. There it is. There's a fight. Boom. Okay, we just showed up in time for the Zul'jin. Now we're going to go back up here. Yrel is, at the end of the day, an offlaner. She is there to soak lanes. She's there to get XP. She's there to create advantages and then show up to the team fight later. That being said, a lot of her kit is very good at team fighting too. So, it's kind of like, what am I really... well, okay. Goodbye. I'm done playing with you guys. Dodge another shock ray. Everything's working perfectly. Exactly what I need to. She also, when she garners all that attention, creating, you know, the push and killing other people in the off lane, she's very good at getting out. So, with her heal, with her jump, with her stun, unless there is a lot of enemy team pressure coming at you with CC and, you know, damage, there's really not much to worry about. As you can see, it's just casually sidestepping the Muradin queues. And our health is not tank levels, but my god, is it way more than it should be. This character is just so absolutely unkillable. And then couple that with your ult later on in the game, you're going to be absolute chaos inducing in team fights. There's nothing that the enemy team can really do to stop you from being a pain in the ass outside of a lot of CC. Just another casual Q dodge, you know? You're welcome. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. But anyway, Yrel, obviously, she fits in 99% of drafts. She is an OP fucking character that is sleeper because she's just so boring to so many people. I have a tough time picking her too, but she's just it's just another thing to get over, honestly. I don't think we're going to get the Tassadar. I was trying to get a little bit off of the... Oh, look, is there just 2 people here ready to die? Glad I picked the Murden. I thought he was for sure going to come back. There was like, there's no way he didn't just... Anyway, I guess he's gone. We're going to get out now. We do have plenty of talents here that are going to make us more mobile as well, which is another really amazing thing about Yrel. The mobility that she has built into her talents really offsets her her whole charge mechanic too. So I actually don't need my Falstad around me. He's trying to help out, just clear lanes and stuff, but Yrel's wave clear is not bad. It is... Obviously, it's no boomerang on the wave, but it's also, you know, one E, one charged Q, and maybe an auto attack or 2, and we're done with the wave. We're just... It's good. So, Yrel can very effectively soak all the lanes that need to be soaked. She can put plenty of damage on buildings that need it. She's a very independent character, and she should be played as such. In the team comp, everybody on your team should already be aware, Yrel does not need help. Okay, apparently we're just going to stand here and watch me come around the backside. Jumping in. Oh, no, I knocked Zul'jin out of the stun, but Tassadar still eats it for some reason. To be honest with you, I don't know if the APOC there was good. Oh, my shit. I am in trouble. Okay, good. I ripped my ult there. A lot of anti-synergy from our team. My ult basically completely useless because I wasn't taking any damage. But the big hammer on the Tassadar after the Valkyrie is going to be just what we needed. And now I've got Giants pushing down on our bottom fort, which I should be able to deal with all by myself. I'm going to do some damage to him, slap him into tower range. There's another handy tip for anybody playing a character with displacement, meaning Diablo, meaning Stitches, Yrel, Johanna, anything like that. If you are in the situation where you have Giants close to towers, use your displacement to push them into tower range so that the towers kill them faster. It's just that easy. Is this a Muradin standing on the point instead of being in a team fight? Okay, well, we don't have a whole lot of mana to continue on, so we're just going to use our free hammer. If I didn't mention it, your trait makes your ability cost 0 mana as well, in addition to being completely charged. So, there you go! We should talk about the talents, though, because I'm sure this game is going to get out of control very quick, and I'm going to lose a lot of the ability to talk about those. Your level 1 talent is going to be up to you, honestly. If you're not super comfortable on Yrel, I would suggest Light of Karabor. It's going to make your healing much more possible, much more efficient, much easier to miss. Or, sorry, yeah, easier to miss. No, I know words. Words are easy. And it's just going to make the ability keep you alive longer. Dauntless is what I picked up this specific game because I saw that during Method Madness that Yrel had a build that I wasn't used to seeing. So, I just wanted to kind of try that out, and they ended up picking Dauntless. The armor that you're getting from Dauntless is physical. So, Zul'jin, Sonya, and Muradin. Oh my god, is this an enemy team taking a boss against a Falstad? Just going to jump on the point, slap everybody else out. We didn't even need the Mighty Gust. It's just... can we get him? No, we cannot. I was almost positive I was going to get stunned under the fort, and that's a guillotine from the Zul'jin that I just noticed as well. Fantastic. I'm going to let my team push with the boss while I continue to punch minions and get them XP. We have a 13-12 advantage right now with 2 dead, so it just makes more sense for me to clear lanes to keep that advantage going and make sure my team doesn't fall behind. That is the whole purpose of the offlaner. I say that every time I play one of these fucking characters. It's just what you need to be doing. Stop wasting time sitting with your team when you have an advantage. Build that advantage for the future. It's just how it works. Back to the talents, though. So we ended up picking Dauntless. We're going to be blocking a lot of Sonya damage. We're going to be blocking a lot of Zul'jin damage. He did go Guillotine. Like I said, I don't necessarily know why, but there you have it. Marad's Insight is typically what I pick here, though, because that heal on the auto attacks is very useful. And once you are very comfy with the fucking cursor. Once you're very comfortable with landing those auto attacks in between your abilities, you're going to get lots and lots of healing. So it's just different ways of making your Yrel tanky are her level 1 talents. At level 4, we're going to pick up Hand of Freedom. I don't think that you can pick anything else at this tier. Hand of Freedom just, it's so good. You're going to remove slows and roots, I believe, right? Yes, slows and roots with Hand of Freedom from anyone. You can use them on yourself as well. Wow, okay. We are dying in the middle lane. We have 2 giants going towards our bottom keep, and I am split, so there's no real reason to go in there. You trade the temples. So that's what we're going to do. But anyway, Hand of Freedom is going to give movement speed, period. Doesn't actually have to remove any of those things to provide the movement speed. And that movement speed you can also give to yourself, which is pretty fucking insane. So just keep that in the back of your head. You're giving movement speed, you're removing CC as a bruiser, and you can even do that for yourself, which is fucking ridiculous. Just the heal, it's going to make you use your D to heal, which you don't want to use. You want to use your D selfishly because that's how you use all of your empowered abilities. That's more important than a heal. Aegis of Light, giving other people armor isn't terrible, but it would have to be in a very coordinated scenario, and you would have to have a reason to do it. Hand of Freedom is just going to always, 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 always be good. Bat him into the wall here, get the Tassadar down. Muradin looking pretty close to dead as well. Dodges the Valkyrie by the actual skin of his soul. Oh, well, okay, and just gonna clink over. I was waiting for the flip so that I could slap him into the wall, and it didn't happen. But that's okay. That is okay. We can continue to fight here because Tass is dead, but what we're gonna do instead is clear out this top camp, make sure that our camp can push into that wall, get ourselves some structure damage. The 2 of us on the front line here are so fucking huge and beefy and good, and the enemy team just, they cannot do enough damage to kill the 2 of us. Between Diablo and Yrel, our health pools are so big, our survivability is so big, our backline is just kind of free to do whatever they want. I'm going to use the Hand of Freedom there to get out of the slow. Sonya can't stop us. We now have the hammer. This is not go back in time, this is flee time. Okay, we got Sonya. We traded Diablo souls. It's not... I hope... Okay. I'm gonna pop my ult here. This is a sloppy-ass team fight. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you. We're getting lots of kills, but it's because the enemy team is making more mistakes than we are poised for this, right? It's just Yeah. The team fight worked good, but only because enemy team is bad. Anyway, we have a lot of talents to get through here still. Divine Steed at level 7 is a third movement tool for Yrel, with Hand of Freedom and our E Avenging Wrath being the first two. Divine Steed is an instant mount. It is a speed boost on that instant mount, and it is going to be everything that you need to chase down, to engage from flanks, and to get out of very scary situations. So, that's why I pick it. The other talents aren't bad, but they just cannot be as good as Divine Steed sometimes. I think Righteous Momentum is actually fucking hilarious, and I like it a lot, but I'm not going to pick it in a ranked game. Ardent Defender is going to be our level 10 pickup. Sacred Ground has uses, I would say 30% of the time. But 90, or the other fucking 70% of the time, Ardent Defender is going to be better. It's going to save you in many more scenarios. It is going to let you be much more tanky. Oh, just leave. Leave. Just leave. It's time to leave. We can leave. All right. Perfect. Ardent Defender is just going to help you run in and create all that chaos that you need to with Yrel. So once you're in there, you're eating all those fucking cooldowns. You're taking all that damage from the enemy team. Boom. You've got it. All your health is back, and suddenly you're going to just fucking boom boom all over the faces of the bad guys. You know? That's the play of the game. I did take Villain's Chosen at 13 to increase the spell power for the damage on our Avenging Wrath, which is really where most of our stuff goes. Stunned with the hammer. Zul'jin still trying to leave. I don't want him to. Gonna do some more damage. We're gonna have, yeah, didn't catch him immediately, so we did eat the damage from the guillotine there, but not enough for me to care about. Yeah, but using basic abilities is going to give us spell power up to 30%, which is just going to make our heals harder, which is going to make our damage more, which is going to make our God, no, sorry, just brain looked at that murder and like, he's gonna die, right? More damage, more healing, all that stuff that Yrel needs is going to be improved by Villains Chosen. I did take Templar's Verdict at 16 because I wanted the armor reduction and the percentage health. Not necessarily because I think it's better, but it does certainly give my team more opportunity to capitalize on my hammers and my engages. And at level 20, we are just going to pick up the ult upgrade. No, we're picking up Seraphim, which is the unstoppable. You basically get another activatable button. So 1 is Hand of Freedom, 2 is Seraphim. Seraphim is on a 20-second cooldown? No, it's 10 seconds. Fuck. 2 seconds of unstoppable for a 10-second cooldown. We're gonna make another. Why did Zul'jin take my splat? I don't like that. But anyway, this is another huge reason that Yrel can just stand in front of people and fuck all of their shit up. Unstoppable for any amount of time is ridiculous, but when it's on a 10-second cooldown and you're using it for 2 of those 10 seconds, you're just fucking untouchable. Couple that with Ardent Defender, you're never going to die. You're just never, ever, ever going to die. And there you have it. There's the build. 16 Templar's Verdict is like, it's good, but the auto attack talent at this tier is probably the best, just for the consistency that you get from it. Even though I really do like this. This is the talent that I saw in the Method Madness game. I can't remember who was playing Yrel, but I looked at this build and I was like, fuck it, man, I want to try that. But anyway, Dauntless, Hand of Freedom, Divine Steed, Ardent Defender, Villains Chosen, Templar's Verdict, and Seraphim. There you have it. That is our Yrel ranked guide for today. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, YouTube your heart out, and we will be back tomorrow to check out Cassia and her updates, which I think are just going to be absolutely fucking broken for a while. She is good. But until then, I'll catch you next time. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have yourself a fantastic day. Peace.